I'm looking forward to the stepmom stuff or the blended family stuff, because I feel like it's a really good opportunity to have a realistic conversation about the feelings that come along with that. Now, disclaimer, we're not going to be using anybody's names.
Okay.
We're not going to be getting into like very detailed things because obviously these are our families and we don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But from a kind of top level, right? I've had this conversation with you before, and I think I have with you before, of I never wanted to date somebody with children after my original relationship when I had my stepson. Because it's really hard. I did that for 14 years and it's difficult dealing with somebody else's parent and your relationship and that whole dynamic and you know, them being raised in a way that's different from how you had raised your kids. And it's just a lot of work. So I intentionally never dated anybody with kids. After we separated, I never dated anybody with kids.
You really didn't.
I didn't. And you have several times since your divorce dated people with kids. And now you have your blended family. And that's a completely different experience. And people tend to, I feel like, romanticize it like it's the Brady Bunch. And it's not.
No, it's definitely not.
Like, even having one, it was a challenge. Like, you having three is a whole other, it's hard. These are three people who didn't fall in love with you, who you didn't fall in love with.
Right. I didn't know from infantry. Like, I didn't.
But even if you had them from when they were an infant, you fell in love with their dad. Yes. Their dad fell in love with you. The kids, yours and his, had nothing to do with that decision. And so now you're all there.
Yes.
And you're like,
good morning.
Right.
Good night.
Exactly.
See you later.
Exactly.
All day. Yes.
Would you date somebody with kids?
I have not dated anyone with kids.
But would you?
Right.
I am not sure. Sometimes I think I would like to if they were around my son's age, because I have not been able to give him a sibling. And I think that that would be really cool for him to have like a little built-in best friend.
Aww.
But I also would have to consider the dynamics of the situation. I'm fortunate that I have a good co-parenting relationship, but I know that's not always the case. So I wouldn't want to expose my son to a toxic relationship that he himself has not experienced with his own mom and dad.
Right.
You know, to have someone in his life that has that experience with their mom and dad, I'm not sure that I would feel comfortable exposing my son to that. Up until now, I haven't had to deal with that, but I guess it would depend on the situation. It would have to be what type of relationship does my partner or my, potential partner have with his co-parent.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I was still just no. The answer was no.
I think it's better if you both have kids, because then you go in together.